Get my way up, get up, go, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, get up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold, Three for the plank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking a from my boy heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call it. Working big and it don't hurt the break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know it, Mr. Know I got him running to it. I'ma need to pull him out before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Running like a runner do it.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Allen looking to throw it right at the outset. And his first look is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he's got room. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Eric Rowe.
Well, as most teams do in their two-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you get a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case there, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. Waddle going to bring this out of the end zone now. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. This one complete to Jalen Waddle.
On the set.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Tua got a man complete to Cedric Wilson. They'll try and run here with Mostert. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Singletary. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Singletary again. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Devin Singletary. It's a 1-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Allen will try to throw for it. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Those are the plays this defense needs with the deficit they're facing.
It certainly is, and they've got to continue to swarm the football and hope that someone, while they're holding up the ball carrier, can get in there and rake it and lock it free. They need to get some takeaways as well.
Okay, ready? So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Flushed out right. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he will have a dog. He managed to convert. And now Tua. Throwing for the out route. He finds Wilson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. On 2nd down, Mostert. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Looking to pass. Tua. Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. I know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm open, but I don't know if that's a pass that he should have thrown there.
Well, I don't think we've ever met a wide receiver that doesn't think he is open or is about to be open.
True.
So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. 12-0 the score after one on EA Sports. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. On play action, here's Tua. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal, the last 2 plays having gone backwards. Tua sets up to pass it. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good, and that lead is back down to 9 now. So golden field position there squandered as they can muster only a field goal.
Yeah, you were gifted a 1st and goal situation, but I have to give credit to the defense. They were brought out in a really tough situation, so give them credit for holding them to 3. That's a pretty nice accomplishment.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
The defense rising to the challenge and setting them back on the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now this is intercepted. He was trying to get it to Davis. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. Blitz coming, and down he goes. So 2nd and long, you got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Another try after the 1st down sack. Tua under pressure, and they got to him again. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. It's Hill, complete. Room here to run. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And the next-gen stats are going to tell the story, and wow, what a story it is. Nearly a full 23 miles an hour. One of the fastest plays on record, folks. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game.
He's got a man, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Gabriel Davis, 65 yards. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. And they'll try to run it in with Singletary. And he finds his way into the end zone as the lead moves to 10. Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in the two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you, and that's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going? A run with Mostert up the middle. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. Here's Tua. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins have cut it back within a score. So now the Dolphin offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert. And he'll get in for the 2 points, and in so doing, cut the deficit to 2 points. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Allen now on first down. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Allen now looks to throw. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. Pushes him over. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run with Cook. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. A final shot before half for Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Isaiah McKenzie in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. And here's Allen. A final shot before break. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. Tua, the final shot before half. Over the middle, complete. It's Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yep, into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football. Well, that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
Now on 2nd and 13. Allen. Throw left side complete. That's McKenzie. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. To the air, Allen. His throw incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
The kick by Bass is good. And the Bills will add on to their lead.
Whatever was said in the locker room during the break must best of work. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. This offense returning out there, and really, you remember the last drive, Charles, it was over before it even began. They threw the interception on the very first play.
And what that means is for all these guys, it's been a while since they've been out there going full speed, so they've got to get everyone back out there, run a couple of your go-to plays, make sure you get your offense oiled up a little bit. They've got to be able to start fast, but they've got to be efficient as well.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the third time. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to take possession of the football.
I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
Now 2nd and 11 from the 32.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen.
It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. He will find Davis on the left side, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They run here with Singletary. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Singletary. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Rolling to his right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown, Bills! Isaiah McKenzie, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Bills will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And he's going to lose yardage here as they will switch ends as time is run out on this 3rd quarter. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
They'll run right side with Mostert.
It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
Once again, it's Mostert.
And some room to work. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Now a give to Mostert running right.
Now the ball comes loose. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's Allen following the fumble recovery.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take possession of the football. Well, that interception at least offers them a glimmer of hope here in the 4th quarter.
It certainly does if their offense goes out now and makes it pay off by getting into the end zone. And if it does, then they get a chance to get back out on the field and try and do it again. Maybe they can force that offense into more and more mistakes and give them a chance to get back into this one totally.
Well, still a 3-score hill to climb. We'll see if they can do it.
2 now on 1st down. And Hill with it over the middle. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it's 2nd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Wilson. The offense on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 4. They'll try and pick it up on the ground with Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
And he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Tyreek Hill. Fine work there on the touchdown run. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. It's a run with Mostert. And he's going to get in. So they're back within 11. Needed a couple yards for the 2-point try. They go to the ground game, and it works.
And sometimes it's the exact right thing to do because a lot of teams play you for the pass. So you spread people out, decide to run the football. You often find good running lanes.
Certainly not what they wanted there. So the football by rule comes out to the 40.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure, because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25, so at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And the Dolphins beef up the secondary here as they look to stop him on 3rd down. 56. Now Allen. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McKenzie. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. On play action, Allen. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Allen going to keep it again.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. To throw, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. Run those extra defenders on the field. Dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
So on 4th down, out is Tyler Bass in the Buffalo field goal unit.
He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away. Now the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. Oh, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And hold everything here. This one is not over yet. They return it for the touchdown.
They continue to fight, don't they?
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a two-point conversion. And this is caught. They got it. And that could be an important 2 points. It gets them back within a field goal. So still a little work to do here, but they got the much-needed conversion.
So they got that taken care of. Now you would assume onside kick in order to try and get the ball back again, in order to try and kick at least a tying field goal.
Pulls it in at the 13. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
To throw is Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
Here we go.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go. Go.
They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Tua to his Alabama teammate Waddle. First down, Miami.
That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited to have their defense go back out there because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive play. Now they get a chance to finish this game off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on. He's got a man complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line.
A big play here for Buffalo. 54 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Now Allen.
It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Well, that is the definition, Charles, of delivering under pressure. The game-winning potential. There's still a little time left on the clock, but the potential game-winning drive, and it was well executed.
I think we're going to remember this possession for a long time. We've called a bunch of games, but how about how they got it done?
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
A crushing blow there as they cannot tie the game. Now the focus shifts to can they get the onside kick and have a miracle happen.
And they have to have that miracle play that they've been working on, that they've designed. You don't really just draw one up now. You've had different onside kicks. Do they have that one weak point in the defense that they can exploit because they have to have the ball back?
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there.
He forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted.
Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game.
Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
Yeah, everything had turned around for them, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Xavier Howard.
And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
One final try for Tagovailoa. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And Charles, in this one, the fourth quarter became a lot more interesting, I know, than I anticipated. Probably you anticipated. A comeback bid falling just a little bit short.
You're never supposed to count a team out. And I know we didn't on air, but mentally,